Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel on one page notes, tachycardia shorts that I have exclusively made for one page notes. So please subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed, because I will be uploading the flashcards as well as more one page notes on this channel. So today's topic is male genital system, talking about the first disorder of male genital system, that is cryptorchidism. Cryptorchidism occurs on the right side and more as compared to the left side. It is the most common genitourinary disorder in a male child. ठीक है, लेडिक सेल्स जो है क्रिप्टॉर्किडिज्म में स्पेयर्ड होते हैं. कॉम्प्लिकेशंस जो भी होते हैं क्रिप्टॉर्किडिज्म में, दीज आर ड्यू टू इंक्रीज इन टेम्परेचर एंड सिंस द testes are used to survive used to this thing that they survive under low temperature. When they are exposed to high temperature inside the body, the complications of cryptorchidism occurs, that is your increase in temperature leads to atrophy, tumor, torsion, decrease in fertility and seminoma. How do we treat cryptorchidism? So it is treated by orchidopexy. The treatment is orchidopexy, which is usually done at 6 months to 2 years of age. Talking about next disorder, that is orchitis. Orchitis means inflammation of the testes. Inflammation of testes can be due to two reasons, either TB or syphilis or autoimmune disorder. Now in TB orchitis, the epididymis is affected first, while in syphilis orchitis, the testis is affected first. So this is the difference between TB orchitis and your syphilis orchitis. Now talking about the autoimmune type of orchitis, what happens in autoimmune type of orchitis? There is painless granulomas formed in the testis but not in the epididymis. So in autoimmune orchitis, the epididymis is not affected. This is an important point. Now talking about the next disorder of the testis, let's just look at the next disorder of the testis. So these are testicular tumors. So testicular tumors basically spread by the lymphatic spread, and if they spread by the lymphatic spread, they go to para-aortic lymph nodes usually. Hematogenous spread, if they are spreading most commonly, they spread to the lungs. Biopsy is contraindicated in case of testicular tumors. Tissue is preserved in Bowen's fluid, and risk factor for testicular tumors is by the mnemonic GOTY, that is gonadal dysgenesis, opposite testis, temperature, cryptorchidism and ITGN, that is intratesticular germ cell neoplasia. So these are the risk factors for your testicular tumors. अब testicular tumors तुम्हारे दो तरीके में divided है, that is germ cell tumors and non germ cell tumors. Germ cell tumors में seminomas और non seminomas आते हैं. अब seminomas और non seminomas में difference देखते हैं. Seminomas usually slow होते हैं, radio sensitive होते हैं, lymphatic spread show करते हैं, उनका prognosis बहुत ही अच्छा होता है. They have good prognosis. Non seminomatous tumor का poor prognosis होता है, hemorrhage and necrosis show करते हैं, and they show hematogenous spread as compared to your seminomas. Now germ cell tumor में most common extragonadal germ cell tumor तुम्हारा mediastinum में होता है. That is an important point. So this was about germ cell tumor. Divide germ cell tumor into seminomas and non-seminomas. Now non-germ cell tumors are divided into stromal cell tumors and lymphomas. The stromal cell tumors include your Leydig cell tumors and your Sertoli cell tumors. We will discuss about the non-germ cell tumors after a while. First of all, let's see about the seminomatous tumors. So the seminomas, as you have read, the seminomas usually spread via the lymphatic spread. They are slow, they are radiosensitive, they have good prognosis. These are the most common testicular tumor in adults, usually occur in 25 to 35 year of age group, and the seminomas they show they are malignant, and usually they are malignant, and the genes which are mutated in seminomas are your OCT3/4 NANOG gene, and c-KIT gene overexpression is there in case of seminomas. Now these are grey tumors without hemorrhage and necrosis. Okay, so these are grey colored tumors. On gross appearance they appear as grey tumors without hemorrhage and necrosis, and on histopathology there is sheet of cells plus clear cytoplasm plus lymphocytic infiltration is there in case of your seminomatous type of tumors. Now the counterpart to seminomas is your dysgerminoma in the ovary and germinoma in your pineal gland. So these are the counterparts to your seminomas. Talking about a special type of seminoma, that is spermatocytic seminoma. The special properties of spermatocytic seminoma are They usually occur in the elderly. They don't spread via the lymphatic spread, and they have excellent prognosis. The lymph node metastasis is absent, and 9q gain of function mutation is there, and lymphocytic infiltration is also absent. That is atypical of the seminomas. That is why this spermatocytic seminomas are special. Then talking about the seminomatous germ cell tumors, we have embryonal cancers. Embryonal cancers are usually malignant, occur in 20 to 30 year of age group. Beta HCG के levels बड़े होते हैं, AFP के levels बड़े होते हैं, hemorrhage and necrosis is there embryonal cancers में, and these are more aggressive and they are painful type of tumors due to rapid growth. ठीक है, these are painful due to rapid growth and they are showing hemorrhage and necrosis. Now on histopathology, we see alveolar and tubular pattern in case of embryonal cancer. So this was about embryonal cancer. Remember, the embryonal cancer can convert into your teratoma. These are malignant and they show increased beta HCG level, increased AFP level. They are more aggressive and painful due to rapid growth. The another type of non-germ cell tumor is your yolk sac tumor. Before that, we will be learning about the teratomas. So teratomas are malignant unless proven otherwise. The most common cellular component that is seen in case of teratoma is your ectodermal derivative, and usually it is squamous cell carcinoma. If squamous cell carcinoma is there, the teratoma will show kaleidoscopic pattern. There is increased AFP, increased beta HCG. Then comes your yolk sac tumor. The yolk sac tumor usually occurs in less than 4 year of child, shows increased AFP, increased alpha-1 antitrypsin, and yolk sac tumor has a special property of showing Schiller-Duval body. These are glomeruloid body with blood vessel in the center, and at the periphery they show sheets of cells that are your malignant cells or the tumor cells are arranged around the blood vessel. This is your Schiller-Duval body that is seen in yolk sac tumor. Okay? So these are the some important points. Now next is your choriocarcinoma. Choriocarcinoma usually arise from the trophoblastic layer, and trophoblast maybe they can arise from the syncytial trophoblast or the cytotrophoblast. So if it is arising from the syncytial trophoblast, it will show increased level of beta HCG and will show symptoms like your hyperthyroidism and gynecomastia, because HCG is has subunit similar to your thyroid hormone and your LH and FSH. Now trophoblastic tumor usually show blood stream spread and have a poor prognosis. That was about choriocarcinoma. Now we will talk about the non-germ cell tumors, that is your stromal tumors, Leydig cell tumors and Sertoli cell tumors. So Leydig cell tumors, if we talk about that, Leydig cell tumors are benign type of tumor. They are unilateral, they show gynecomastia, and also the Leydig cell tumors show precocious puberty. These are the special properties of your Leydig cell tumors. Okay, and on histopathology we see lipid droplets in case of Leydig cell tumors, and Reinke crystals. These are basically Reinke crystals. These Reinke crystals are only known as your lipid droplets, and these are rod-shaped eosinophilic crystals are your Reinke crystals. Reinke crystals have been asked in exam. Please see the image, please refer to Leydig cell tumors, and please remember these important findings. Talking about Sertoli cell tumors are hormonally silent type of tumors, and they show then we have lymphomas that usually occur in the elderly. They are bilateral and convert into your DLBCL, have malignant potential and have poor prognosis. So that was all about your